Hi everybody, this is the first installment of my video vlogs that I'm going to start, and in this one I'm just going to introduce myself, say why I'm starting a blog, and tell you how I got started into my fitness program that I am working on right now. So to begin with, the reason I'm doing a blog is well, the first reason's really selfish, honestly. It's for me, so I can keep track of my progress and my lack of progress and my ups and downs as I am working towards my goals, my fitness goals. See what leads up to falling off the wagon and all of that. And it's always, it's nice to be able to look back at that and see where you've come from. And the other reason is I was hoping that it may be of use to you out there. It's always nice to know you're not the only one who's dieting, who's having a hard time, or facing challenges. It's lovely to know you're not alone. So I figured I would just make this little blog and perhaps be of use to you. So I am on, as I mentioned, a fitness program right now that I started in January. My highest weight, first of all, was 286. Yeah, it was 286. I am at 205 at the moment. So I've lost 81 pounds, but since January, since I really got started, I've lost 65. And how I got started was I went to visit some family, and I hadn't seen them in a really long time. We don't look alike, but we're mentally very similar, so I was really looking forward to seeing them. And when I got there, I was blown away by the condition that they were in. Morbidly obese. Both of them were morbidly obese, on a plethora of medications, for some of which, not all of them, but some of which were for things that they could really quite easily fix if they so chose. And their whole life revolved around food, so much food, but they used it as an emotional crutch. Oh, I'm sad, I'm gonna eat. Oh, I'm happy, let's eat. And it was this crutch. It was a part of everything, and they never coped with anything. If a single thing went wrong during their day, one of them would actually have a panic attack. I mean, right then and there, just have a panic attack. She's a grown woman who lives with her mother, and she called her mom at least twice every day, or during the time that she was away from home. In her 30s, unmarried, and it scared me to death, frankly, because there I was, just like them, and I was being such a jerk. I was judging them, I'm looking at them like, you guys are so gross, ugh. And I am worse. It took me a few weeks to realize it. When I was there, I got really stressed out because it was really dark in there too. They cover all the windows, and there was just no sunshine in their home or in themselves. So I got stressed out, and what did I do when I get stressed out? Oh yes, I depended on a crutch, as always. I've been like that as long as I can remember. There's always something there to catch me, or that I use to catch me when I am stressed out. And so I behaved horribly. I mean, absolutely horribly. And then I come away. When we left, I'm at home, and I'm just like, oh, they were so gross and creepy, and it was awful. And then it hit me, I am worse. How dare I judge them? I was astonished by my hypocrisy. I was just like, oh my goodness. Oh, appalled. They were being kind. I mean, okay, so they're delicate, and they're coping the best way they know how, though it isn't a healthy way. But they were still far better than me. And how dare I presume to tell them how to get well when I don't even do it for myself? So I decided, you know what? Stop judging others, you massive jerk, and fix yourself. So that's what I began in January. After kicking myself all over the place. Oh, just disgusted with myself. I decided to do something about this because I was overweight and not coping with anything in a healthy, productive way. So I set up these 7 little steps. Oh, you guys, I feel so nerdy, so dorky every time. I'm like, I gotta go do my steps. and I have to go and do my steps when I'm stressed out, but it works so well for me. Of course, it won't work for everyone, but I will make another video about my 7 stress steps, and maybe you guys will find them of use. I sure have and do regularly. And so I started that in January and have been working really hard. First of all, though, I started with a spiritual foundation. I was like, I need to work on my spiritual health first, because that gives you a better, more solid foundation than any diet or exercise or any topical approach. You gotta get to your roots first. And so that's what I did. I set up a routine for myself, and then a mental health routine to. Now, this is a bit boring, you gotta go, okay, now this is how I reacted when this happened. How do I want to react next time? Now, why did I react that way? And I sound like this little psychiatrist sitting there with myself. It's so lame, but awesome all at the same time. So that was the next step. And then, of course, diet, health, fitness, getting a whole diet, finding food allergies, because food allergies affect the brain's chemistry so hugely. So finding food allergies, eliminating certain things from my diet, not very many, but a few I had to, and getting a better nutritional body of food, and fitness, of course. So, as I mentioned, 81 pounds. What else did I want to talk about in this video? I'm trying to remember. I think that's about it, actually. My little videos are going to be, this is the longest they will ever be. I'm sorry, it's really long and wordy. Sorry about that. The next ones will be shorter, to the point. I will give you updates, even though you may not care. I'm still going to give you updates. My weigh days are on Sunday, so I'm going to do a little weigh day vloggy, video-y thing to tell you how my week went and tell you where I thought I went wrong or what I think might have worked when I lose weight, because some weeks, of course, I don't lose any, and then other weeks I do. So please post all of your recommendations, healthy tips you find useful for yourself, everything you can think of. Post it below. Any ideas, any questions, and email me anytime at my, I think it's right over here, I'm not really sure, somewhere over my head is my username, my YouTube username, esmegallagher@hotmail.com. Always available, looking forward to hearing from you. Anything, I would love to hear your stories, your success stories, your failures, your challenges, where you are now. I am always interested. So, it is a pleasure to meet you, and see you later.